All right, I'm live. Uh, Thank you for joining me. I know I look kind of disheveled and like a crazy person, but I just got off set. It's been 3 days, but I'm waking up so early and go to bed so early, and a lot of this is from sun and makeup, and there's stuff in my hair, and we're out in the dirt, and it's like playing for a living, playing cowboy, playing in the dirt. It's just absolutely the greatest job in the world. That's all I can say. At one point, the first AD, I was sitting in the back of a truck. We were towing. We're towing a stagecoach for a shot, and the first AD goes, I gotta tell you though, I love our office. And you look around, and it's just miles and miles of the most gorgeous scenery you've ever seen in your life. And so that's it. Before I go any further, I'm going to ask you to subscribe. Make sure you comment, hit the like button, smash the little bell symbol so you know when I'm going live and when I pop up a new video. And if you like and comment, it pushes out to other people interested in movies and making movies and stuff like that. So I've been talking a lot about writing since I got into this as a writer, but I'm also acting on a set, and people just also have asked me a lot of questions. What's it like? Tell me what's it like on set. And so, I don't really know what to say. Yesterday was kind of fun. We had this little town, and there's horses and animals and all these people about. I don't want to give away the whole scene. And there was these two pigs, and they're either eating or sleeping or kind of fighting with each other. And at one point during the day, this is just life on set. It was absolutely hilarious. I got some of this on video. One of the pigs escaped the pen, and hey, Will S. Will, smash the bell. Welcome. And Brian and Jamie, thank you for coming. I'm glad you figured it out, Willie. I love you, man. And Brian, yeah, I do look like I had a rough day. I didn't. It's physically taxing doing what we're doing. It's a very physical job, and you're out in the sun all day long, and we are in the middle of nowhere. So there's no conveniences, no trailers to go sit in. It was super windy. Tents blew away today on set. I went, and that was interesting too, because one tent blew away. I was closest to it. I start running towards it, trying to get it, and it's like flying wildly around, and everybody's screaming at me, Andy, no, we're insured on you. I guess they don't want the actors touching really anything, so it's kind of fun. But I don't know. I not that I would have saved it anyway. I tried, but failed miserably. But so yesterday, this pig escaped and was running around, and it went, I don't even know how far. It's like 8 city block circle around where these 9 wranglers were running and trying to catch the pig, and they were trying to wrangle it and lasso it and no, poor piggy. Yeah, poor piggy escaped. It was pretty funny. They finally caught it, but it took like 40 minutes. So that was a little note on set. Another thing, so I'm acting yesterday, and I'm doing a lot of physical labor as I suggested before, and I got done with my scene, and when I got down, one of the PAs a little later came up to me. I thought this was funny. Was like, dude, that was great. You're natural, man. Those first 10 takes, you were really natural. And I was like, well, we did a lot though. Like, well, what about the takes after? And he's like, well, So I wasn't sure exactly what that meant, but apparently my first 10 takes were great. And maybe I slipped after that. I have no idea, but at least that was his opinion. And I'm glad he was honest enough to tell me what he thought. Then I caught, this is 2 days ago, I caught the director. I was up on top of the stagecoach, and I see the director come out with the clapboard, which doesn't have the writer's name on it, by the way. That's okay. So he comes out with the clapboard, and I can see a guy taking a picture, and he's like facing the other direction. He's actually facing me with a different background, and you could tell like he wasn't super happy with it. He goes, "I'm gonna turn around," and he has a picture taken. I think I'm like, I might be in this I might be in the background here with the stagecoach. So I go like this. And he gets the picture. They take the picture, and he hands it. The kid who's taking a picture hands it to the director, and the director looks at it, just turns around, and just looks at me. But he posted it on his Instagram. He's the freaking best guy, and he's so freaking super talented. Anthony Mandler, and there I am. So I photobombed. It just, for me, this is like the perfect picture. It's like the perfect picture. Yeah, it's my script, but it's his movie. But like there I am, poking in the background. I'm here, and so he's man. I couldn't ask for a better director on this thing. Let's see, what else? So yesterday I talked about. One of the actors came up to me and asked me, why did you say this word instead of this word? Why? And I had to kind of justify. And same thing happened to me again. And it was a different actor came up to me, and he was asking about, this was happening in the Stagecoach. And he was like, how did you picture us? What does he say? I literally wrote down, how do you picture us, saying the scene, saying this stuff in this scene? And I'm just like, well, what do you mean? And he's like, well, we're in a stagecoach. It's really loud. And, do we, he wanted to know what I thought when I originally thought. I was like, I had no idea that it was loud inside a stagecoach. It doesn't look like that in movies. When you see the movies, it was the only time I've ever seen a stagecoach. And I was just, I didn't really have a great answer for him either. I was just like, well, I think if it's naturally loud, I would be shouting over. And his character, like I said, I think your character is actually naturally loud to begin with. And it was cool. I was talking to him later, and he was talking about how he thinks that this is, out of all the parts in the movie, the only part that a classically trained actor could do. Because and it's true. This is a really, really difficult part. I remember writing it, going, and I'm a pretty confident guy and pretty cocky guy and pretty hammy. And I was just like, I don't think I could play this. I wouldn't know how to play this yet. And thank God that we have a classically trained actor who could take this and make these words. And it's a mouthful. Natural. So anyway, so that was kind of a couple little tidbits from set as the actor, from set as a writer. We got there super early. We were shooting as the sun was going down. We had this kind of like night scene, and it's just, they're moving fast, and it's such a well-oiled machine, this production. It's amazing. And everybody's so super wonderful and super professional. I don't even know what else to say. I just had a grand day. So I just wanted to share with you all what it's like to, act in a movie that you wrote and that's being turned into a movie. So thanks again for joining me. I'll give you more tomorrow if I got more. In the meantime, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, watch these videos that'll pop up sooner or later. And thanks for joining me again. Love you guys.